right, we in the building. What up? What up? It's your boy Money Carlo. Um, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know me as an engineer, um, as a graphic designer, whatever the case may be. But I took it upon myself to say and to start streaming. So yeah, this year I'm gonna be doing a lot of streaming. I figured I might as well do it. I see a lot of people doing it, but I also figured I'd do it because I've been seeing a lot of people say stupid ass shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time it's behind my back. You know, people say what they want to say. People get on comments and on Facebook statuses and start saying the dumbest shit in the world. So I took it upon myself to say, I'm gonna create an outlet not only for myself to speak, but to be able to help the people that actually need the help, and so that other people may see my personality. So I'm new to this, but I am true to this too. Don't forget that, right? So yeah, once again, I go by the name of Money Carlo to the people. Well, formerly known as Money Carlo. I'm still Money Carlo to the people that love me and care about me. But as far as when it comes to an artist, my artist name is GXMINII. And I'm pretty sure y'all can understand why. But that's neither here nor there. So let's get into the juicy part, right? Let's get into the juicy part. So this stream, I could talk about a lot of things. I could talk about Trump. I could talk about artists. Personal vendettas. I don't have no vendetta with nobody, by the way. I'm just using that as an example, right? But what I will say is, this stream, if it ain't about nothing else, it is about the hating ass rap niggas from my city. Do what I'm saying? So with that being said, let me go ahead and just give y'all the rundown on what I'm saying and how I'm feeling, right? So earlier today, I got on Facebook, and it was a guy that I know, I was working with on music and shit like that. Once upon a time, he really ain't even no rapper. He like a promoter or something like that. So he made a post or posed the question to why there is a lack thereof when it comes to a music industry or industry on the coast. And why, a lot of people don't get opportunities, right? And that was a great question that he asked. The only reason I commented on it was because, bro goddamn tagged, everybody and their mama in it. And, nobody acknowledged the question. So I decided to acknowledge the question in the best way possible by asking the question. And that question was, what industry are you talking about? Because Biloxi, Mississippi doesn't have a music industry. We may have artists, you know what I'm saying? We may got people that want to be rappers, but we don't have an industry. When you think about industry, like I told the guy on the stream, on the comments, an industry is a machine and it has moving parts. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about the music industry, you have low tier rappers and you have top tier rappers, right? To say that Mississippi has an industry would mean that you have low tier rappers and top tier rappers. Now, what would make a top tier rapper in a place as broke as Mississippi? I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna take a wild guess. I'm gonna say popularity. I'm gonna say who doing the most dumb shit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say who's supposedly a street nigga. I think that's what they mean when they say top tier artists, right? So, some other guy got on the status and went to like talking crazy, bro, like on some shit like, oh, don't nobody want to hear all that negativity and blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me start off by saying this. Half of the people that rap down there talk about bullshit, which is negativity, right? Second of all, this coming from somebody that's older than me and probably ain't never did nothing for nobody. I've never heard of the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, how many of my people might know the nigga or who I don't know this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So if I knew him, I'd probably take a little easy on him. But he got on the status and he was like, we don't want to hear no negative shit, and everybody always talking about what they did for the coast and blah, blah, blah. And listen, if you're on my followers list right now, if you vibe with me on a personal level, like you can call my phone, you can hit my inbox, or you know me in person or as a person, you already know how hard I go for artists when it comes to giving artists opportunities and trying to create opportunities, right? So a nigga like him wouldn't know that because I don't know that nigga and I don't kick it with niggas, right? So, but what I will say is he might know somebody. What I will say is he might know Aston Kush. He might know Gambino. He might know Sandwich Bag Simp. All the old ass niggas that ain't doing nothing. He might know them. It might be a generational gap, when it comes to that, right? But here's the thing, bro. And I know that's what it was because, his response after that was on the type of time of like, oh, you disrespecting everybody that was here before me and you. First of all, nigga, I don't know you for rapping at all. I don't know you for doing shit. I don't know if you a trapper, a street nigga. I don't know if you make biscuits or you work at a bakery. Bro, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So don't put me and you in the same sentence at all, ever again. You know what I'm saying? I hope you see this because I literally got on here just for you to see this, buddy. So that's the thing. Don't put none of us in the same sentence at all, right? So let's talk about whether Mississippi has an industry or a music industry or economic environment for that, right? Mississippi does not have a music industry. There's not one single studio outside of Money Mark and Heartbeats that you can actually go to and not just go to and record, but vibe. You know what I'm saying? They had Bumblebees. They had a few little, but a lot of studios, bro, they homemade, they're at home. Like right now, I'm on a microphone and I do a lot of recording myself. That's not knocking nobody. But when it comes to the actual music scene, there is no music scene in Biloxi. I don't care what nobody say. There is no music scene on the coast due to rappers that don't take their shit serious. And then you got old heads running around thinking that they can make some type of bridge some type of gap between their generation and our generation and the generation under that. When they don't know nothing, when it comes to generational. There is no to-go studio or go-to studio. Alabama has Dolphin Street or whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure Louisiana and the stuff they got going on, or Florida, even though I'm in Florida, I mean like the Panhandle, Texas got their own shit going on. Texas got their own sound, their own artists. Louisiana got their own sound, their own artists, cultural history. Alabama has an ecosystem that's made for music. No Cap, Rollo Rodriguez, Young Blue, Rich Boy, Flo Milli. They have a whole formula, bro. Slow in country as Alabama is, they got a whole formula. I'm from Alabama, so I'm knowing this shit. Bro, when you think about Mississippi and who's actually made it, you come up with answers like David Banner, Sway Lee, um, what's buddy name? Big Crit. You know what I'm saying? Sway Lee, superstar status. You know what I'm saying? But let's not act like he came to the coast or to Mississippi and made an opportunity for other artists to pop. Let's not act like David Banner came back or Big Crit made it and came back, and or you know, Tito Lopez and, you know, people like that. Nothing against them, but let's not act like they had enough leverage to even come back to help people in our region come up. Let's start there. Let's start with the artists that actually got something going on, not the local rappers getting mad because they favorite local rappers ain't never popped. You know, we're gonna start there, right? So I was talking to my homegirl earlier, and I made a valid point. You know, to me, Alabama kind of had their own sound, their own kind of formula when it comes to making music. And they have somebody that they can culturally say did something years ago, from years ago to now. Rich Boy, Young Blue, No Cap, you know, all that type of stuff. Texas, you got Pimp C, all the way to Megan Thee Stallion, Travis Scott, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi, bro, we had blues. And ever since then, there hasn't been a single artist that even came close to actually making it outside of Trap Baby Tajay. Now, that's another story for another day, but let's keep it 100. That ain't go nowhere. And nothing against Tajay, nothing against nobody. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people be giving too much credit to something that don't exist. Everybody in Mississippi deserves the credit for their hard work, including me. But the funny part is, nobody's willing to give me my credit for my hard work. And every time I speak up, it's an issue with something or with somebody. You know? But then when I go look around and look at people's careers and look at the shit people doing, a lot of people ain't did nothing since I stopped working with them. So that doesn't mean that I was the source of the opportunities or the motherfucker was lazy the whole time. And, you know, I just masked the fact that they lazy. So let's keep it 100. The real reason why nobody's popping in Mississippi is because everybody lazy as fuck. Mississippi, when it comes to music, has to be the laziest state that I ever fucking seen. The most laziest and entitled state that I ever seen in motherfucking life, bro. It don't make no sense how entitled these folks is, man. And I'm talking about, and they broker than anybody. Ain't nobody got no money, but everybody walking around like they just that guy or that woman or that bitch or whatever y'all want to call yourself. You know what I'm saying? So let's make it clear, my boy. There is no music industry, right? But there's plenty of artists. There's plenty of talent. There are people that care about the artist. There are people that care about the growth of the artist. But you, my guy, are not one of them. I don't want to go down the long list of old ass rappers that didn't care about nobody else that still run around here trying to rap. That's another stream for another day, but I promise you, boys, gonna get spicy. So this is my warning to all the old heads, right? If I was y'all, I would probably shut the hell up. Cause like I said, I got a long list of rappers. Long list of rappers that are older than me and a generation before me that never did nothing. And never did anything for nobody. Matter of fact, out of all the work they put in themselves, they never even did nothing for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They just rode the tides. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But that's all they did, bro. They went with the flow. And you know, they got comfortable with the goddamn hood popularity. You know, that's the reality of it. So, I'm gonna end this stream with saying this, right? I say this respectfully, and this ain't even about my music. Um, this ain't even about how much I've helped people, right? Stop lying and walking around being delusional, trying to make it seem like there's something there that really isn't, bro. There's no music scene in Mississippi. It never has been. The only time we even came close to having a music scene or some type of industry was when Alvin Mays was doing what he doing, and when Alvin Mays was doing what he was doing, y'all ain't even appreciate that. Y'all was hating on that. Y'all was talking shit about that. You know, I ain't see too many people, locking in with these folks, trying to get their career off the ground. And I've been to Alvin Mays studio before, so let's not be retarded, bro. Let's not sit up here and just make up shit. Y'all got y'all picks on who y'all rock with, on who y'all cool with, and I'm gonna just say this to every other artist, especially the old ones, right? Having a bunch of people you grew up with in the comments putting flame emojis, that don't make you hot. That don't make you an artist. You know what I'm saying? I could draw a painting right now and show my mom, and she'd be like, "Oh, I like that." But that don't mean that the fucking painting is, world renowned. Everybody's seen it, and ooh, Basquiat. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop being delusional. It's 2025, bro. Let's stop being delusional. Let's stop being delusional. You get what I'm saying? And the real reason why ain't nobody ever made it is because y'all delusional. If you got people that walk around thinking that they got all the talent in the world and they don't, or there's a music industry that doesn't exist, you're not even going to put forth the effort to make it. You're not going to put the effort in that a person would put in that don't have opportunities. But y'all think that y'all have opportunities that y'all don't. Y'all think y'all got talent that y'all don't really have. Because all y'all homeboys and friends lying to y'all saying, oh yeah, that shit hot. That shit hot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you drop that, it's going to hit 1 million views. Nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? And even if it did hit 1 million views, it wasn't 1 million views for all of y'all. It was just one person. But realistically, ain't nobody ever did no numbers. Ain't nobody ever did nothing outside of that. I'm not gonna bring up my history and what I've accomplished and what I've done. This ain't about me. I'm making this about y'all. Since everybody want everything to be about them, we making it about y'all today. This conversation is about y'all. All the rappers that run to Texas from Mississippi and say, "Oh, I'm finna start my life over. I'm finna be the greatest rapper ever." All the motherfuckers that run to Atlanta. And by the way, I didn't run to Atlanta. I met Grand Hustle and the people I fuck with in Mississippi. I didn't have to, I was going to Atlanta like to perform and shit like that, but I didn't meet them there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it may not be a music industry or industry for music in Mississippi, but that don't mean that you can't try. That don't mean that you can't keep trying. Soulja Boy from Mississippi, Big Fizzle, the guy that was signed to Gucci Man, Big Walk Dog, and these people that I'm naming, they from like parts of Mississippi ain't nobody ain't heard of or been to. You know what I'm saying? They really ain't got no opportunity. Y'all niggas is by casinos, got the beach. Yeah, y'all niggas got it made to be around here crying and talking about, oh, it's a music industry. Bruh, it's not one person that can go to Biloxi and sell out a show. It's not one person that's on the coastal, region or from the state that we at that can do a show at the Coliseum. Let alone if they brought a big artist to the Coliseum, it still wouldn't sell out because all y'all niggas are broken fucking haters. I've been ranting for a little minute, right? Okay, cool. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut the hell up. But before I shut the hell up, I'm gonna ask y'all a favor. I'm gonna ask all of y'all a favor. Bro, if you're not helping nobody, if you're not trying to help nobody, you haven't accomplished nothing, shut up, bro. We don't want to hear your opinion on nothing. We don't want to hear your opinion on nothing, bro. I don't know who made you niggas the supervisors and goddamn, A&Rs and all this these homemade record labels y'all got going on. But bro, ain't none of y'all hitting on nothing. Let's keep that shit 100. You dig what I'm saying? And this a fair warning to y'all too, bro. If you ain't gonna put some respect on my name and respect on the names of the people around me, keep my name out your mouth. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You niggas ain't street. You niggas ain't killers. Y'all just dumb niggas with guns and dumb niggas with no job. So with that being said, and this ain't to all of Biloxi or all of Mississippi. This was specifically to one person. But there's a lot of people that think just like you, bro. So what I want you to do is take heed of this message and go pass it on to the rest of the suck ass niggas like you. You dig what I'm saying? I'm out this bitch.